And again, I will blame Onana today. Onana is too inconsistent. That is why most fans still ask for De Gea. When De Gea was at Manchester United, if he's good, he will be good. If he's bad, he will be bad for some few games. But when he's good, he will be good. For even full season, De Gea will be good.
Manchester United, Manchester United, Manchester United. Oh, has the great fallen. Another day, another problem. Thoughts on today's game?
Today now, I want first talk about my club, Manchester United first. I want to send condolences to our legend that died, one of our big legends. In fact, the Trinity stand statue that is outside Old Trafford, they are all gone. They are all dead, but they are not forgotten. So today, the last of them passed out. Yesterday, the last of the standing one passed away. Dennis Law. He was the first Manchester United player to win the Ballon d'Or for Manchester United. A Scotland and Manchester United legend. He won the Ballon d'Or in 1964. That was the first Ballon d'Or ever Manchester United won. Then followed by George Best, who won it at 1966, and Bobby Charlton at 1968. So in the 6 years interval, those were the players that won the Ballon d'Or for Manchester United. They are the biggest legend for our club. So they are all gone, but they are not forgotten. That is all I will have to say first. So now,
Hold on. Saying that your club lost a legend, and then your team bringing this very shameful performance, they could not even honor him. It's disgraceful.
it's disgraceful indeed, because I was expecting Manchester United to put a performance today at least to honor a big legend like that. So it's a shame, but let's focus on the game. And now, I want to go to Brighton. Brighton is the bogey team of Manchester United. You get? They are the bogey team. Anytime Brighton sees Man U, they will always find a way to win Man U. We've played 16 games in the Premier League since Brighton came to since Brighton came to the EPL back in 2017. We've played 16. They've won 8. We've won 8. So they are the bogey team. Maybe if we meet next season again, they can still win us by taking the lead. So Manchester United cannot play Brighton. Even when Man U is good, they can't play Brighton. Talk more of when we are shambolic. We can't play. So I just feel that it is the bogey team. Now let's talk about Manchester, the team, the switch off and switch on of the team, current Manchester United. Most Manchester United fans, which are not supporters, are blaming Ruben Amorim for the performances. But you can't. This man hasn't bought any player of his choice. He doesn't have one single player, and you are blaming the coach. Every week he's trying to try new things because the players are not there. Look at our bench. Imagine Casemiro sitting in Manchester United bench, collecting 350 and relaxing, eating and getting fat. And he doesn't care because he knows that he will get paid. It's shameful for a team like Manchester United. Now, today we came to this game. Brighton did not outplay us in this game. Oh. They did not. Some fans of Manchester United are saying that they don't see the improvement of Amorim. I will not blame them because they are fans, they are not supporters. But if you know that, if you see Amorim football, you know that now we have the ability to control the ball a little bit. You get? But that energy to add up to the game, they don't have it yet. And the Amorim football needs a lot of energy. You must run. In that first half, we were trying to run. But immediately the second half started, we switched off again. Our momentum dropped because we did not score in the first half after the equalizer. We played that game. We got an equalizer. For Manchester United, so okay, let us use this momentum to get a goal. They were just wasteful in the attack. Again. So the attack has a major problem, which I will not blame Amorim for it. I just feel that let us don't relegate. That is the only thing I have to say. If we don't relegate, coming next season, if Amorim gets his player, and one of the things is Manchester United fans are complaining, so why haven't we signed players? Now, the reason why we have not signed players is because we've not sell anybody. We've not sold anybody, sorry. You get, when you've not sold anybody, you can't buy. And we are currently affected by the financial fair play. So we need to sell before we can buy. Now, the only player we want to sell now is Anthony. Rashford too is nowhere to be found. He's still being linked. Nobody. Casemiro should go to Saudi, but he doesn't want to even go because he's eating good money and he's still at a top club that has fallen. So I feel that Manchester United don't have anything to do. Until they sell players, they can't buy. So let the fans be patient. And I don't blame them if they cannot be patient as well, because come on, this is Manchester United, the biggest team in England. If there is a club to represent Manchester United in Europe, it should be Manchester United.
A club to represent England.
England, sorry. It should be Manchester United. Just like a club from Spain will come, is Madrid. Then maybe from Germany, Bayern Munich. It should be Manchester United. Because we have the most title and we have the most fan base. So I don't blame most fans for being for exaggerating and looking for quick results. So that is it from the team. Very poor and disgraceful today. It was a very disgraceful loss. The player should take, and again, I will blame Onana today. Onana is too inconsistent. That is why most fans still ask for De Gea. When De Gea was at Manchester United, if he's good, he will be good. If he's bad, he will be bad for some few games. But when he's good, he will be good. For even full season, De Gea will be good. I have witnessed when De Gea have won back-to-back player of the month for Manchester United, David De Gea, as a goalkeeper ahead of players. He was the cause of the 2 goals they scored us today. Okay, they scored a goal which was ruled off due to foul. Why don't they say, oh, these people, we are lucky to escape with this one. Let us play that. I think Manchester United, they don't even know that this is Old Trafford. They are playing the match. I think they don't know where they are playing the game, and they don't care. Because if you care, if you are playing at Old Trafford, it's a ground that when you are losing, just like Anfield, you don't lose in such grounds to an average team like this. That just feels so shameful for the fans and for the players who are not ready to step up. They switch off whenever they like. They switch on whenever they like. Very poor and disgraceful performance.
Quick question here. Do you feel Euro should be a starter for Manchester United?
I don't think so. Euro should build into the team. He shouldn't be a starter. And if, like I said, the time to test Euro was that Southampton game, not against Brighton. I feel that that's the thing the coach did wrong. He should have started Martinez anyhow. Because Martinez is the best ball-playing defender we have currently. He has the ability to hold the ball at least, even though his height is not that high. He has the ability to hold the ball, so he should have started Martinez today. But I cannot still blame him because he's looking for option, the coach. So I feel that Euro shouldn't be starting for Manchester United. You get, Euro shouldn't be starting. He should be coming in maybe in those 75, 80 when we are winning the games, just to run his legs, to be always fit, just to have that match fitness all the time. So I feel that Euro shouldn't be starting for Manchester United. Although if he wants to start, it is not games like this. A very low side when you're playing. The Southampton side. So those are the kind of games Euro should be starting. Not in a difficult match like this at Old Trafford when you know that Brighton is a bogey team to Manchester United.
Some fans will say, let's blame the coach because he rotates too much. That's why he cannot get his first team and play properly. Thoughts on that?
That is what I'm saying. And those are Manchester United fans. They are Manchester United supporters and they are Manchester United fans. The fans want quick results. So they're feeling that him rotating the squad is part of the issues they are having, to maybe for them to be inconsistent. Maybe those fans feel that if you are starting with the same lineup every day, which I will support in one side, because when you use a particular players for a particular formation consistently, everybody will know his position and they will build on it. Even though somebody who was having lapses can build on that, but okay, this is my position going from now. So I will not blame them totally, but sometimes the coaches see differently in the training ground. You get, he sees that, okay, these players are not, this one is not, maybe you can't play this wing today, so let me use the other player. Because you are not seeing what is happening in the training ground. He's the only one seeing it, so he knows why he's benching them. But I was not still blaming because I always feel that he doesn't have the player he wants. That's why he's doing all this rotation. If he does have the player he wants and he's doing something like this, of course I will criticize him because now he has the players he wants. So why is he doing this? But for him not to have any player that he wants at the moment, I can't blame him for any results.
Zexi and Hoyland. Zexi and Hoyland. Do you feel these two players are good enough to play for a Manchester United side?
Yes, and still no. Now, I will tell you why yes. Using Zexi and Hoyland for the future, it can work. But currently, in a big club like Manchester United, you don't need two average strikers to lead the attack because no one is going to learn from the other one. You get? They are all average, so no one is going to see what is wrong in him in the other player. You get me? They will all see themselves as equal. So if this one enter, he do the one way he fits, he come out. The other one enter, he go do the one way he fits, he come out. And Hoyland is the most, is the useless among them now currently. He's the Agbangbupe striker right now among them. A team like Manchester United, that is why Ten Hag, God go punish Ten Hag. Because that is why a team like Manchester United shouldn't be getting a mediocre attackers right now. They can be as a supporting striker. No, coming off the bench, they can be as a bench players. Zexi and Hoyland can be in Manchester United, and another striker can still be in Manchester United. They too can be bench players. As squad depth, we need them. But in terms of starting and taking the front line, no, because you need an out-and-out striker who has the experience and has the ability to play the ball, and when you give him one chance, he can score. Let's not just say Osimhen, Gyökeres, even Karim Benzema that is in Saudi, even Ronaldo, if he's in this Manchester United squad, if you give him two chances, he will score two. At this their age, because they know what to do. They have the experience. Even though age is not on their side, most of them. But Zexi and Hoyland, they don't have that mindset yet. They are not experienced enough. Look at Hoyland today. They pass a ball and the ball hit his back. He doesn't even know where the ball is.
No striker instinct.
No striker instinct. So I just feel that they are not ready to start for Manchester United right now. But as squad players, yes, they can be.
Ugarte, Mino, and Bruno Fernandes. Do you feel this midfield pair is working?
I think it cannot work because of the sluggishness in the midfield. Bruno is not a pacey player. Mine is not a pacey player. Ugarte is not a pacey player. In your midfield, you need energetic and pacey players. At least two must be energetic and pacey. Then one can do the distribution, which is Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has to drop deep to play the ball because Mino doesn't have the pace to complement Ugarte in the midfield. And due to the fact that Ugarte marks too much and he's everywhere with the ball, he's out of strength. Like, fatigue is getting up to him. If you could see today, he was bad. He was not that good because of he's the only one doing the marking. There's somebody there that is supposed to complement him. That is the problem Arsenal is having when you have Merino and Jorginho. Nobody can complement anybody. Even Partey is too slow. So there have to be two energetic midfielders in a physical league like the Premier League. If it's any other league, fine, they can work. But in a physical league like the Premier League, you need two energetic, young, vibrant, physical midfielders. Then maybe one who can do the distribution. So when that one loses the ball, the two can complement each other to retain the ball. And it will work. But at this moment, I think Mino in Amorim football will be a big issue when the transfer window opens in the summer. I think Mino might be loaned or something, but I don't think it will work. I feel that Bruno and Ugarte can work. With somebody there has to have that energy to complement him. That's it from the midfield.
What are your final thoughts on today's game and what positives you take out regardless of the results?
My final thought is that it is Brighton again. Anytime we meet them, the bogey team, they will hurt us. I can remember, I think that was 3 seasons ago, we were playing this in Brighton. We were 2-0 up, and they came to equalize us 2-2. I think so. Okay, sorry, we were 1-0 down, then we were winning. Then they equalized us during the timing, Solimash with a header. And Manchester United had to find a way to rob and win that game. There was a late penalty given. to give into that the player hand touch the ball
After everybody has gone home.
after everybody has gone home. They had to call and they gave that penalty to Manchester United, and Manchester United won that game unfairly. I will see it as the man unfairly. And since that day, Brighton has been haunting us.
Yes, even Amendu.
Yes. And one of the players I fear most in this fixture is Pascal Gross. Luckily that they've sold him. In the 8 games we've won, and the 8 they've won, Pascal Gross have scored or assist in almost all of them before he left. So I just feel that in full review we were bad, and this is a team that always hurts Manchester United from anywhere, even though we are good. So I just feel that poor performance from Manchester United today. It was shameful and disgraceful to watch us lose again at Old Trafford. That was my final review.
Thank you very much.